within earshot of my voice. All right? We out here to teach our people who we are according to the Bible.
That's right.
All right? Because our people out here are lost. They don't know who they are according to the Bible. All right? Who? Hey, bro. I can talk to you real quick? What's your name, man?
Y'all wait, you feel me? I know about the Father, you feel me?
What's your name?
Brother, Prophet B.
Huh?
Prophet B.
Okay, Prophet B. My name is Israel. All right? So, as I said earlier, we out here teaching our people who we are according to the Bible. What's your nationality?
My nationality?
You said you know about God, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh. So you know you're a Jew. You know you're an Israelite. Okay, all praises. What's your nationality?
What's my nationality?
I
would like you to go ahead and explain. You the man that got the floor. I like to learn.
All right. Check this out. Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Who will rise up?
Hold on. This is the Most High God speaking. Read.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
The Most High God says, who will rise up for him against the evildoers? All this evil that's going out here in the world, the Most High God said, who will rise up for him? Who is he speaking to? Okay? Because he evidently is not speaking to the pastors in his church.
Right.
All right? Who is he speaking to when he said, who will rise up for me? Who is he speaking to? Who is he speaking to, bro? Huh?
Chosen one.
His chosen one, right? So, my brother right here said the chosen one. Who are the chosen? Okay? Who is the chosen that the Most High God is speaking to?
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it up.
Excuse me, I want Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Alright, so we about to show you who the chosen are according to the scriptures. Alright?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Those words was the Bible, okay? Moses was speaking the Bible. He was speaking to the children of Israel.
Right.
Okay? In the wilderness, Moses was speaking to the children of Israel. Guess what? There were other nations in the wilderness as well. But Moses was speaking to the children of Israel. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Bible, Moses said to the children of Israel, thou art an holy people. Okay? The children of Israel were an holy people. Are an holy people.
Right.
Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
The Lord thy God.
The scripture says the children of Israel are a holy people unto God.
Right.
Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
So the Most High God chose the children of Israel to be a special people
unto himself.
Unto himself. So that means, guess what? He chose the children of Israel. He possessed the children of Israel.
Right.
So if he possessed the children of Israel, go back to 94 and 16.
Deuteronomy, the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
If out of all these other nations, if the Most High God chose the children of Israel, he said, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Because evidently, no one is doing it today.
Right.
Okay? Why? Because the children of Israel don't know their nationality.
Right.
Give me Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. I am. Bro, I want you to stay here because I'm making a point.
No. It's very permanent. It's very permanent.
Go read Isaiah 1 and 3.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
It says the ox knoweth his owner. So the ox knows who owns him. Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
And the ass his master's crib. Prophet B, watch this. Hold on. It says the ox know his owner, right? Who owns you?
Who owns me?
Uh-huh.
I own my own identity.
Okay. So it says the ox know his owner. Prophet B, where you come from? Hold on. My bad, bro. Sir, my bad. My name just real. I forgot your name if you said it.
Call me Luke. I ain't tell you my name.
Okay, all pretty. Luke? All right, Luke, because I'm talking to the both of y'all. Right. So, who owns you, bro?
Myself.
Okay. It says the ox knows his owner, and the ass is master's crib, and the ass is the donkey. So the donkey knows where he comes from.
Right.
Where y'all come from?
As far as nationality-wise, you're getting back to, right?
Where you come from, bro?
Come on, man. I'm a Mobite, bro. I know where I come from.
So
I
where
can
you
trace
come
back,
from?
like, keeping it real. Like, where you getting at where I come from? We can go many sectors of saying, like, where do I come from? Like, I'm not trying to be ignorant on the fact of what you're saying, because, like I said, what you're saying is very prominent, and you are getting a very genuine point across to the people out here in the land. You know what I'm saying?
So you, Prophet B, and you Lou, my name obviously Nate, it's a pleasure to meet y'all. Pleasure to meet you too. So the question is, so the soldier asked y'all, what's your nationality according to them? Give me numbers 1 to 18. What is your father's nationality?
Talking about Charles Eveline?
What's your daddy's nationality?
My daddy.
What did your daddy put down on his job application? What did you put? What did your father put on his job application?
My father's African.
So your father's African?
He's African.
From what country?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know him too much. I just know he African.
And you?
Me?
Yes.
Where my bloodline really trace back to.
Where's your father from?
My father's
I'm gonna show you where you're from.
I'm a native of this land.
He's a native of this land?
Yeah.
I mean, can your father and your father, hey, can both y'all daddies relate to the slave trade?
They was already here before. Like, they was already here.
Can you?
I can't say.
You can't say, you don't know it. You?
They was already here. It was only 5%.
It was over here.
It was already over here.
Give me numbers 1 and 18 real quick. Let me show you something real quick.
The book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month.
This is the Israelites right here. This Moses, he got everybody. The Most High command him, tell him, get everybody, have them come together on the first day of the 2nd month, read.
And they declared their pedigrees.
And what?
Their pedigree.
What's a pedigree?
A pedigree?
Yes.
It's a form of a position.
A pedigree. What's your pedigree? Pedigree is your bloodline, your lineage. Like you know, people that raise dogs, animals and stuff. They got the. Well,
what breed you come from?
Yeah. What breed you come from? But they got the man, right? The male dog, the male animal.
And they declared their pedigree.
So their bloodline.
After their families.
After their families.
By the house of their father.
By the house of your father. So whatever your daddy is, that's what you are.
That's right.
Don't go by what the so-called white man. The white man has fed us all kind of bullcrap lies.
Right.
Whatever your daddy is, your dad a so-called black man.
That's my child right there.
Child. Your father from Dominican Republic.
Facts.
Okay, and your father from where?
Africa.
You said Africa.
He's not from Africa. He's African.
He's African.
I don't know.
You never got to meet your father before, right?
I met him, but
you met him. Is he from the west coast of Africa?
I have no idea.
You just know he's from Africa.
Just don't get along like that. I just know
Give me Romans 8 and 16 real quick. Because there's a reason why y'all come up here. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just come up here for no reason.
Right here, y'all was speaking the message that I need to hear.
Read this right here.
The book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit.
There's a Bible right here, this is the Most High God's word right here. He said, bear witness with our spirit that what?
That we are the children of God.
You're the children of the Most High God. This is a spiritual thing right here, man. Give me Isaiah 30 and 20. Give me that. So the Most High had y'all come here for a reason, man. Like you said, you said your dad African, but you don't know where from. You said y'all both want to come up here to hear the word. You want to know what this is about. So this is a spiritual thing. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. And though the Lord gave you bread of adversity.
So the Most High give us the bread of adversity, meaning the trials and tribulations we go through, right? Read.
And the water of affliction.
And the water of affliction. I mean, everything that you're going through. I mean, we all going through something out here, right? So, but we all trying to find the answer, right? Read.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
So back in the days, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't see the Israelites out here teaching their people. They wouldn't be teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their true nationality. Find out what's required of them from the Most High God. But now you start to see that. You see there's Israelite groups here, there, set up, but we out here doing the Lord's work. So right now, as you're going through all your trials and tribulations, the Most High led you right here. Read.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
You're gonna see your teachers. We're your teachers right here. You gotta be taught before you can say you know what you know. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff we've been taught in the world, these are all lies, man-made doctrines.
Right.
We're gonna find out about this truth today. Read.
And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee.
Why is the ears? I mean, why you gonna hear a word behind you? Why? Because most of the people are walking in the wrong direction.
Right.
They hear the word, but they walking away.
Right.
Some might stop and get this, but most of them are gonna walk on, carry on, smoking, getting high, do what they want to do instead of keeping the word. Read.
saying, this is the way.
That's what we trying to tell you. This is the way right here, bro. Come here. You in the right place. You're here to learn to find out your true biblical nationality.
Right.
Read.
Walk ye in it.
Come walk ye in it. Come walk with us, bro. Read.
When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left.
No matter which way you go, when you hear this right here, this thing gonna be set better than you, bro. This gonna be plainer than you. More, give me like go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, read verse 1, real quick. So now I'm gonna ask you, are we a blessed people according to the Bible? Huh? You say we are blessed people?
Yeah.
You say we blessed? We're gonna
Regardless
find
of
out.
whatever we go through, we
Okay,
are blessed.
are we blessed in the community that we stays in, that we live
It's a
in?
lot of corruption and confusion, but you know, you gotta still just, you know what I'm saying, suppress the adversity, you feel me, with positivity.
I'm gonna show you. This is what it means when you bless right here. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
Meaning this what happened right here. This means it come to pass is the prophecy. This what happened, read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
You listen carefully to the words of the Most High God, meaning what the Most High God talking about. He give us laws, statutes, and commandments to live by. If we do these things, read.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Above all nations of the earth.
So now you got to ask yourself, now if we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, he's going to be blessing us. You're going to be above everybody on the earth. You're going to have the best land, the best community. I mean, everybody got to come to you to get, to get what they need, resources. But today, are we doing that? You go to this store right here, you go to that store, people don't own this damn stuff. We don't own none of this stuff over here. We got all the other nations got their stuff set up in our community. So this is not a blessing. We're going to find out what it is. Give me verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Now this is what happened now. If what?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Remember, if we listen, we're going to get blessings, right? So just like you and your mom and your daddy crib, right? You go to whichever household you grew up at, or your grandma's. Do what she tell you to do. She going to buy, I give you the J's, I give you I'm going to give you good things. I'm going to give you presents. These are some blessings. But if you don't do what I tell you to do, I'm going to beat that ass. So read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
All of them, not just some, not hopscotch to do this, that. He said all of them. Read.
To do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So, hey, bro, so a curse, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's the route. You did that. You did, like my grandmother used to tell me as a youngin'. When you make your bed hard, you're going to have to lay in it.
Exactly.
So that's upon you.
So, when you make that bed and it's hard to lay on, that curse, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's bad upon thee.
That's bad upon thee, right?
Yeah, it's bad
Read verse
upon thee.
16. Let's see one of these curses. We're going to see one of these curses right what we see right now. Read.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So cursed shall we be in the city, right? Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So cursed shall we be in the field. So cursed shall we be in the city. So we here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Well, you from Raleigh? You from here?
Raleigh, born and raised.
Okay, you born and raised here, right? Okay. Look where we're living at. There's trash everywhere, man. There's, you go a couple blocks up, the women selling ass.
Right.
There's all kind of mess going on out here.
Bring it out.
What do people look like us? These same people on the sign, bro. That's us. Out
Right.
there doing this stuff.
Right.
Getting drunk, getting high, shooting up, all kind of drugs and stuff. Smoking crack,
tools is
smoking
laid
powder,
out there
popping
for
pills,
us, yeah.
all that. This is a curse. This is an evil thing. This is how we curse in the city. Who lives in the ghettos, in the slums, in the projects?
Right.
I'm talking about all over America. You go
Bring it out.
even overseas, who you see living in there, that's us. That's our people, the Israelites. They say, curse shall we be in the field. We was in slavery, right? We worked in them slave fields. Look,
Right.
we worked on the slave plantation, man.
Right.
Down here in North Carolina, family for tobacco, right?
Right.
Who
My
picked that damn
last name is
tobacco?
Winston.
Your last name Winston,
Yeah.
right? You got them Winston cigarettes. Your daddy,
They used to pick
forefathers
field.
pick
Yeah,
that stuff. My daddy too.
Yeah, my auntie Nat Sissy was 104 when she died. She was a slave.
Picking all this stuff. Our brothers down there in Mississippi pick cotton.
Right.
Our brothers down there in Central, South, and the Caribbean, they're doing sugar cane and mango, all
Cocoa
that stuff
beans
too.
and all that,
Cocoa
yeah.
beans, rice, all
Import,
that was
export,
us.
Yeah.
Come on, they had the same atrocities, man. But we look at each other different because you know, like the brother right over here, you know, because his hair texture a little different. But if you take his skull, our skulls are the same. We got Negroid skulls. They're the same people. Well, you think they got the big nose and big lips too?
Right.
They are the same people. Go to verse 32.
Verse
Watch this right here. I want you
32.
Who this happened to right here? Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Whose sons and daughters who were given to another people? We was, right. And then enslaved. That happened to them in 1492. That happened to us in 1619. They came and got us. We fled into Africa during 70 AD, running from Roman persecution and slavery. We came from the land of Israel. Something. Yeah. So it's like our sons and daughters going to be given to another nation of people, right? Read.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
You seen the movie 12 Years Slave? You never seen Roots?
I just know the sense.
Okay, you remember Roots, right? Remember how kids had they cried for kids when they took her and sold her to the other master or whatever? Hey, the plantation owner, they couldn't do nothing, right? They cried for it. You know, you watch the movie 12 Years Slave. You see that female cry through the whole daggone movie, man.
Right.
Yeah. The whole movie. This is what it's talking about. This happened to us. Our sons and daughters were given to another people. And we cried, and what else happened?
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Man, you gotta have no power to get your kids back. You had no army, no military, because we were all slaves, man. We were all slaves. I'm gonna take it. Hey, bro, listen to this right here, though, man. Listen, I'm gonna get 2 more verses for you. Listen. This is very important. Give me verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So now you're gonna have to serve your enemies, right? Because we don't want to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments. Therefore shall we serve our enemies, which we doing today. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the enemies against us? Read it from the top again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord, shall send against thee.
Who sent the enemies against us, brothers? They said the Lord, the Most High God sent the
Authority that came down people.
Most High put the Spirit on them to come get us, bro.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to send your enemies again. You don't want to worship me? You don't want to serve me? I got your enemies you're going to serve.
Right.
Yeah.
In hunger.
And hunger, right? So where we get our food from in slavery?
We got it from another hand that was passed.
From our slave master, right? Who you get your food from today? Huh?
I already know you going in.
Who you get your food from today?
Know who I get it from.
Who? I mean, I need to hear it come out your mouth so I know I get an understanding.
Right.
We building together, right? So I need you to tell me so I can
bring
it
it out.
So who we get our food from today, brothers?
Get it from the evil, man.
From who?
The evil.
You say,
evil.
No,
That's what they is.
What they call him today? We
Heroes.
know he's the devil, but I'm saying, what do they call him today? I mean, it ain't just the white man. This Arab man or African man or whatever, this man over here.
Coming all foreign stations.
Yeah. All the people outside of the sign, them your enemies.
Right.
Most High God. We went to all the captivities under them. So you go to them for food still to this day.
Right. And in thirst.
And in thirst, who you get your water from today?
I'm gonna keep it real. I get mine from God though.
Now tell who you get your water from today. Where you pay your water bill at? You
Right.
got your own apartment, right? You paying the water bill, right? Why would you don't pay your water bill?
Gonna get turned off.
No, who gonna turn it off?
Man.
Who? Now, man, say who it is, man. Don't be afraid to say who it is, man.
Bring it out.
What's the man's name? What do he look like? Bring it out.
White man.
That's what I want to hear, bro. He gonna turn your crap off, man. You ain't gonna have no water. Right. You don't look. You want to go get something to drink? You want some strong drink? You want some beer? You want wine? Oh, you want juice? We don't own no water distribution or nothing.
Right.
Stuff, man.
Right.
Breathe.
And in nakedness.
And nakedness, them clothes on your back.
Right.
Who made your clothes? Where you get your clothes from today?
White man.
Huh?
White man.
The who?
White man.
Not just him. Some
saying
things
you got
say made in
Arabs,
China.
you got Arabs,
hey,
the Chinese,
all them own them stores, right? You might go to Macy's in the mall, right? Who own Macy's?
Bring it out.
Who own the mall? Who own Macy's? Who own the
Bring
big
it out.
corporation?
White man.
You still go to that same man and spend your money that the nickel and dime that we make, and we got to spend it right there. Right there to the same man.
Right.
So you got to ask yourself that thing. You remember, hey, the thing is this, you can't say, our people run around, I'm free. How are you free and you still paying taxes? How
Bring
you
it
free?
out.
You need a damn. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hit the home. Read on.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, right? So you need a house to close your shame. Hey, you gotta have a house to close your shame, right? To hide your shame, right? Read.
And in want of all things.
Hey, brother B. It said, "And the want of all things." Hey, hey, look, and in the want of all things, look, whatever you lacking at your house. Well, you like you go to school, go to college. Y'all went to college. You went to high school, right? Yeah. You need to get a high school diploma. Who'd you have to go to? Who owned the school system?
I got
white man, but
You got your prison for the white man, right? Okay. Okay. Let's say you wanna. Let's say you have you got children.
Yeah, I got one daughter.
You got one daughter, right? Your daughter had to get a birth certificate, right? Who you had to go to get the birth certificate? Bring it out.
Man.
Huh?
White man.
Hey man. Yeah. Hey look, no matter what you need on this earth, you still gotta go to your enemy.
Right.
For all things free.
And he.
Who's the he that is talking about? Who's the subject of the matter that we're talking about? No, it says, and he. You talking about one? Read the top. Read the top.
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemy.
This is the subject of the matter. The enemy you got to go to for one of all things. What is he going to do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who had yokes of iron upon their necks, man? Who walked around with them yokes of iron? You had shackles and all that stuff. But that was us. And the Northern Kingdom brothers. Same thing happened to them. The Native Americans, Hispanics. They went in slavery first in 1492.
Right.
Then it happened to us.
Right.
In 1619. So reverse. Read on. And we should go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until you've been destroyed, meaning not killed off. You mentally, spiritually, you forget who you are and you start calling yourself, I'm a black man. You see that damn shirt you got on? That shirt black. What color's your damn skin on your arm?
Right.
Ain't no black.
Ain't no black. We all different shades of brown, bro.
That's right.
So black is just a color in the damn crayon box.
Right.
So you got you see what I'm saying?
You give authority to what you embrace.
Huh.
What I mean by that, you use the word and you let the word apply it, but you apply it the right way.
Yeah, you got
tools is given, but when the tools is given, you're supposed to use the tools the correct way.
Watch this right here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
This last verse I'm gonna give you. I know you said you got to bounce. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So now we were just coming out of Egypt, right? What were we doing in Egypt? What was the Israelites doing? We was in bondage, right?
Moses came together.
So what is Egypt synonymous for? Read what you got.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So what is Egypt? It's another name for slavery. That's what Egypt was not. Egypt was called Mizraim. Right. Okay? We called it Mizraim in the Bible. The white man, the Greeks called it Egypt because it was known for slavery, that place.
Right.
You want to buy slaves, you want to get anybody you want to sell them as a slave, go to Egypt.
Right.
So read what you got.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
How?
With ships.
How did we come into Egypt? How did we leave Egypt before? No, how did we leave Egypt the first time? Yeah, we were on foot, right? Israel and Egypt is side by side next to each other, like Raleigh and Durham or North Carolina and Virginia. Right. So you're gonna go this time. You're gonna go in ships. You're gonna go into a spiritual Egypt. You're gonna go into bondage and slavery.
Right.
But this time you're going on cargo slave ships.
Right.
Who that happened to? Who that happened to? Think about it. That was us, man. That ain't happened to nobody else but these people on that.
That's right.
On that sign.
Bring it out.
The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
Right. By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Just like I tell you how this is going to happen, this is going to happen just like that to y'all. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You ain't going to see your homeland no more again. What is your homeland? I'm going to ask you, what is your homeland? What's the motherland?
Bring it out.
This is my land. This is my land right
now. I'm talking about the motherland.
Where the
Garden of Eden. You said Africa. Where's the motherland?
Ethiopia?
Huh? What did you say?
Israel.
That's the mother. We're going to show you the Bible. Bible prove, hey, the Bible answers itself.
Right.
You see how we go precept upon precept? Right. I'm letting the Bible speak.
Right.
Read what the Bible
says. The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above is free, which is the mother of us all.
Which is the mother, that's the motherland. That's where the Garden of Eden was in
That's
Jerusalem.
right. That's right.
So that part there, look, what you was called, talking about what the white man called, he called it Southeast Asia, that whole part. But it was all that, that's basically called like Northwest Africa. It's still on the same tectonic plate. But because you got the land of Canaan, that was all that was is the same land. But that's Jerusalem is the motherland. I always remember that's where the Galatians 4:26. Go back to that. Finish that up.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again on ships.
With ships. By the way, whereof I spake unto thee.
Just like I told you how it's gonna happen.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You'll never go back to Jerusalem no more as a nation, read.
And there,
when them boats docked, when they came here to your people from Raleigh, so when them boats stopped there in Wilmington, North Carolina, where you said your people from?
My people didn't come on the boat. They was already here.
Your people came in on the ship, bro.
I'm telling you, they did. I traced it back.
and there.
Hold on. You said your daddy from where? From the so-called Dominican Republic, the island of Hispaniola, right?
Just dealing out here already with import exports.
The island of Hispaniola, right?
Right.
Okay, they came over here on ships too.
That's right.
There was some so-called Native Americans that some Taino Indians
Mine
that
got
was
trapped
there.
over here in the midst when the whole war broke out. As far as getting people in bondage, you feel me?
They still went in slavery though.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. I want to dispute
And
that.
there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're gonna be sold to your enemies.
For bondmen
For slave men.
and bondwomen.
Slave women. I'm talking about for this. You're gonna be sold. Our sister was sold right next to us, just like here on the auction block. You were sold right next to your mom, your sister, your whoever could have been your wife. You were separated. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
Oh, quick and turn, nobody gonna redeem you from these curses. Only Christ,
Right.
the Black Messiah,
That's
is
right.
gonna save you from these curses, man.
Right.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.